In this episode, we will continue with the reptilian interview. If you missed the previous episode, I recommend you watch it on my YouTube channel. Alright, without further ado, let's begin this episode. Do you have work to do? What is your mission on the surface? Do you have tasks like us? In your own words, I am a curious student, and my interest in the social behavior of your species is similar to that of studying sociology. That's why I'm here to have a conversation with you, why I revealed my true identity to EF, and why I'm sharing these secret messages with you. I am honestly answering all of your questions. I want to see how you, including your species, react after learning the truth. I am quite certain that you will reject believing my words. But I hope that if you want to survive and thrive in the future, you will truly understand what I am saying. Are UFOs real? Are they controlled by your species? Some UFOs are ours, but the vast majority are not. Many of the UFO sightings you humans often refer to are actually misunderstandings of unidentified natural phenomena. However, there are indeed some UFOs that are genuine spacecraft. Some belong to your human military, such as certain triangular-shaped UFOs, which are typically your own aircraft, although they incorporate extraterrestrial technology. Others belong to different extraterrestrial races, and some are ours. However, only a few reported sightings truly belong to our kind. Because we are extremely cautious when moving within the atmosphere, we also have special methods to conceal our ships. If you come across a report describing a cylindrical object resembling a metallic, shiny gray cigar-shaped craft, ranging in length from 20 to 260 meters, emitting a humming sound during flight, with 5 bright red lights on its surface, then you might have indeed witnessed one of our ships. Ideally, you should not be able to see them. If you do, it either means that part of the craft has malfunctioned, or someone from our species has made a mistake. Normally, you should never see us, and we prefer it that way. If you truly wish to catch a glimpse of our ships, the best places would be the Earth's polar regions or the skies above certain high mountains in inland Asia. It's important to clarify that all the cigar-shaped UFOs we mentioned are solely associated with reptilians. Are there any specific symbols that can help us identify you? We have 2 main symbols that represent our species. The first one is a blue serpent with 4 white wings. However, this symbol is rarely used today and is only found among certain ancient human tribes. The other symbol is what you refer to as the mysterious creature known as a dragon. It has 7 white stars in the middle. We still use this symbol today. If you are fortunate enough, you may come across one of these symbols on our cigar-shaped spacecraft, or within the underground passages that lead to our world. If you see these symbols, it means that the object or location definitely belongs to us. Out of goodwill, I suggest that you stay away from these places as much as possible. The 7 stars mentioned in the second symbol, are they referring to the Pleiades star cluster, also known as the 7 Sisters? No, they are not. In fact, these 7 stars represent 7 celestial bodies that were once colonies established by us in the solar system. They include the Moon, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. Among these, 2 of the 4 satellites have been abandoned by us. Can you tell me some true history and evolutionary process about your species? This is a very long and complex story, almost unbelievable to you, but it is the truth. I will try to explain it simply. Around 65 million years ago, many of our primitive dinosaur ancestors perished in a global catastrophe. Please note, it was not a natural disaster like the asteroid impact claimed by your human scientists. It was a war initiated by two opposing extraterrestrial forces. These two alien races were highly advanced. One of them is a very ancient humanoid species that resembles you humans, originating from the star system you call Sirius. The other race, about which we have limited knowledge, is also reptilian, but unrelated to our lineage. We evolved from native lizard species on Earth, without any influence from external groups. This advanced reptilian species did not originate from this universe. How should I explain to you? Your human scientists do not know the true nature of the universe. This reptilian species comes from another dimension and is highly advanced. They can freely traverse between different dimensions. The humanoid species arrived on Earth before the reptilian species did. They established two colonies, one in the landmass that you now call Antarctica and another in what became Asia. These beings coexisted peacefully with the animals and dinosaurs that inhabited the Earth at that time. Later, the advanced reptilian species also arrived on Earth. The humanoid species attempted peaceful communication with the reptilian species but ultimately failed. A global war immediately broke out. Both races were highly interested in this young planet, not because of its environment or the primitive, unevolved life forms, but because of the native mineral present on Earth, copper. Why is copper so crucial to these advanced species? It's because copper, when combined with certain unstable substances in high nuclear radiation fields and high electromagnetic fields, can generate a new stable element. These new elements are essential for technological advancement. The principles and processes behind this reaction are extremely complex, beyond the current understanding and discovery of your human scientists. In the early stages of the war, the humanoid species had the advantage, but in the final battle, the reptilian species unleashed a tremendously powerful weapon that was still in the experimental stage at that time. This weapon had the ability to destroy planetary life without damaging the native minerals and copper. The reptilian species ignited it in space and detonated it in what you now refer to as Central America. The explosion occurred underwater, causing severe consequences that far exceeded the reptilian species' expectations. Unpredictable fusion of hydrogen elements in the water resulted in lethal radiation, and the subsequent radiation dust, which persisted for a staggering 200 years. Regarding this, scientists have indeed discovered a significant amount of radiation dust and substances with abnormal concentrations of various elements in the soil layers dating back over 65 million years worldwide. Most of the humanoid species lost their lives in this explosion, perhaps due to the unexpected high radiation. The reptilian species quickly lost interest in Earth and departed from the planet. Earth returned to a state of tranquility, but due to the explosion and radiation, there was a massive extinction event among surface-dwelling animals. The majority of land-dwelling dinosaurs became extinct within 20 years. The extinction was not solely caused by the explosion but primarily due to the extremely harsh post-war environment, including nuclear winter and radiation dust. During that time, some dinosaurs survived in the oceans. The nuclear winter lasted for a full 200 years, plunging the Earth into a prolonged and severe winter. It's time for this episode to come to an end. We will continue with the reptilian interview next time. Stay tuned and see you next time.